let them get me! Somebody! Don't let them get me! Oh, get away! Get away! Help! Somebody! Don't let them get me!
Will, what the hell?
Get them away from me!
Will, it's okay. Look at me. It's Raquel. It's Raquel, okay? There's nothing in the room. We're fine.
The rats! Can't you see them? They're all over the walls. Joe? Joe? Hey, sorry to wake you.
No, it's fine. Last time I got up, I can't be late.
There's no way you're going back to work today. You're still far too stressed.
Look, I feel fine, honestly.
Yeah, a couple of nights' sleep does not make you fine. You need a proper break, complete rest from everything.
But there's so much to do. There's the patients, Melody, the PCT.
The mill's not going to fall apart because you're not there. Okay, I'll deal with your patients and I'll keep an eye on Melody. And Julia's back, so let her do her job. She's the practice manager.
Bet you can't wait to get back to the surgery. Anything's better than waiting on me hand and foot.
I don't mind. After everything that's happened,
I keep telling you, it's not your fault. It's just a lot of little things that all happen together at once. Have you been in contact with Kay?
No, I've sorted it. I won't be seeing her again.
That's probably just as well.
Yeah, well, you made your point. You don't need to go over it again. I better get going. The sooner I get in, the sooner I can get back. You sure you'll be okay?
I'm not a complete invalid, Daniel.
Of course not.
What the hell's going on, Will? I thought for a minute you were going to jump.
I don't know. I can't remember. My mind's all over the place.
Well, have you taken something?
No way. Drugs have always disagreed with me. One spliff and I feel like throwing up.
Or did you go out for a drink last night? Maybe somebody slipped you something?
No, look, I've had that bug that's been doing the rounds. Yeah, it's given me the runs. The past few days I haven't been more than 20 feet from the bug.
But you're hallucinating. You saw giant rats. You're about to jump out of a second floor window. That's not normal for a tummy bug.
Morning, Dr. Granger.
Morning, Vivian.
How's Dr. Fenton?
Yes, he's resting. I'm afraid you're going to have to work your magic with his appointments, though. Can you see if any of his patients are happy to come in later in the week? I'll take the rest. Okay.
Hi, Daniel. How's Joe?
Yeah, he's feeling a bit better, but not sure when he'll be well enough to come back to work, though.
Well, you tell him that he's not to worry about anything here, OK? The important thing is that he just gets rest, comes back when he's ready.
Yeah, send Joe our love. Time to take it easy.
I will.
OK, now, this Race for Health programme is going to put a lot of extra pressure on everyone, so it's going to be all hands on deck, I'm afraid.
Vivian, see if you can switch some of Joe's patients over to me. I'll work through lunch if it'll help.
That's very kind, Nick, but I should be able to cope.
Happy to do what I can.
I want to get cracking.
Oh, Daniel. How's Joe?
Yep, he's on the mend.
Can't help feeling a bit responsible. I had a meeting with him, and you know me. It's got to be an added burden, right?
Well, I'm sure Joe doesn't think of you that way.
Oh, do you know, sometimes I wonder why I stick at this, but then people like Joe are so good to me. He's been so supportive.
It's not your fault, okay? It's fine.
I think I should pop round and see him.
No, I think he needs rest. But I will pass on your best wishes, okay?
Thanks. What about you? How are you feeling? You look a bit tired.
Fine. Just didn't quite get the weekend I expected, you know. Looking after Joe.
Well, make sure you look after yourself. We don't want you getting all stressed out too.
Okay, anyone needs me, I'll be in my room.
Okay. Oh, Ruth phoned before you came in. She's double booked some of this morning's patients, and she's not sure she's going to complete the audit for the PCT on time.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going round there later. I'll make sure everything's under control. Mike needs licking into shape, and I'm just the girl to do it.
Right, that's the unpacking done.
That was quick.
Well, truth is, I tipped the contents of a suitcase into a wardrobe and sorted out my books.
Ah, the romantic poets. The leaves were fading into Ethwaite's banks, and the simplicities of cottage life I bade farewell.
Show off. Us mere mortals have got some serious reading to do.
I thought we were going to spend some time together. Well, if you're going to spend the whole time in the room, I might as well have stayed at home.
I am a woman. I can multitask. Will, there's some stuff we need to talk about.
If it's about earlier... Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, but... I'm sorry if it freaked you out.
You should see a doctor.
I'm fine now.
Look, it's not just that.
Look, I haven't seen you in weeks. I thought we were going to do something a little bit more exciting than have a chat. I haven't even had a kiss yet.
Blimey, you're hot.
All the girls say that.
You've got a fever.
Fancy a walk in the park? Yeah, could do with some fresh air.
I'm not sure you should be going anywhere.
Go on. Be good to stretch your legs after the journey. Oh, there is blessing in this gentle breeze. A visitant that while it fans my cheek doth seem half conscious of the joy it brings. From the green field and from yon azure sky.
Come on, let's sit down. Over the summer, I've done a lot of thinking.
Oh, sounds ominous.
Will you just shut up for a minute? It's been a real laugh, you and me. We've had some good times.
We've had some brilliant times.
I just don't know where we're going anymore.
Well, don't talk rubbish.
You're a lovely bloke. You're funny, you're bright. Never a dull moment. Well, are you listening to me?
What? I don't know.
Stop it, this is serious. Will, you're really starting to worry me.
No! No, get off me! No! Stay away from me!
Will!
Well, if you could give us another 24 hours to audit our figures, I'd be very grateful. Come in. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I saw the proposal for the antenatal screening for sickle cell disease. No problem. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks very much for all your help. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, you.
Hello, gorgeous.
This is a very nice surprise.
Well, there is a point when even TV chat shows lose their appeal. Anyway, I came to see how you were. You seem a bit distracted.
Oh, it's just... I can't help thinking that if we hadn't gone on that break, then I wouldn't have left Joe in charge here and he
You're
wouldn't...
entitled to time off just like anyone else.
Yes, I know, sweetie, but that's not the point. It's my job to spot these things.
I understand. That's why I thought I'd come over. To see if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, you're a lovely man.
Don't just call it self-interest. I hate to see you stressed.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Well, they are very busy at the campus. I mean, it wouldn't be anything more exciting than paperwork, probably.
I sweep floors, make coffee all day if I have to.
Okay. I'll tell Ruth you're on your way.
Will, it's me. Are you okay? Look, I'm going to phone for help, all right?
Hello, campus surgery. Can I help you?
It's my boyfriend. No, he's behaving really oddly. He's seeing things I don't know what to do.
You might be better off going to A&E.
I'm only 5 minutes away. Please.
What's your name, please?
Raquel Chapel. His name's Will Yardley.
We'll see you shortly.
Thanks.
I always say there's no substitute for practical, hands-on experience.
Yeah, that's what people who scrape through their exams always say.
Cheeky side, I didn't scrape for my exams. I was top of my class. Sam Weston. Do you want to come through?
Kaz Lynham. Do you want to follow me?
Morning.
Hi.
Gilla sent me over.
Yes, she told me to expect you.
So what can I do to help?
Right, you need to find out who we've got on the books that needs a flu vaccine and send him an invite. Can you start with that?
Yeah. In here?
Yes, please. Good morning.
Hello, my name is Tony.
How can I help you?
I wanted to be... what is the word? In anticipo. Volevo arrivare in anticipo.
in anticipo, like, anticipate? You want to be on time? Early?
That is right, I want to be early. Non desidero restare senza una casa.
Have you got an appointment with us?
Spiders! They're everywhere! It's okay, mate. It's safe here.
Oh, keep them off me!
Well, how long's it been like this?
10 minutes, I suppose.
Let's get you to Dr. Woodson. Come on, calm down. Calm down.
Signorina?
Well, can you hear me?
Where am I?
In the doctor's surgery.
I don't remember. What happened?
You went all weird on me again.
Listen, thanks for your help. I think we'll be fine now.
Well, you know where I am if you need me.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for a camera in a... How do you say? A camera in a casa. I want to affittare una stanza per I miei studi.
What, you think this is a camera shop? No. This is a doctor's surgery.
I see we've reached the limits of your expertise.
I'd like to see you do any better.
This is a medical centre. What's the word? Medico?
Medico? No. I want a camera in a casa.
Will, have you taken anything? This is important. Any LSD or PCP?
No, nothing. I don't...
Well, I asked him earlier and he said he were clean.
And do you believe him?
I don't know. I've never seen him take anything, but... You think it is drugs?
Well, it could be. We need to do some tests to find out. A spike in a fever. I'll see if I can get someone to keep an eye on him in the sick bay.
Look, I'm sorry you've been waiting so long, but I don't know what you want.
I want una camera in una casa.
Thanks, Mal. Maybe he wants some medication. Does it hurt anywhere? Can you tell where the problem is?
A camera in a casa.
Perhaps I could help. Well, I speak a little Italian and I'm fairly sure that casa means house.
House? Yes, I want a house.
Sì. Perché avete bisogno di una casa?
Ho bisogno di una camera, non ho nessun posto dove stare. Sono un studente.
Sì. You want a camera? A room?
Sì.
I've asked him why he needs a house. He says he would like a room in a house.
Oh.
And you are a...
Studente.
Studente.
Right, see. Yeah, I've got the University Accommodation Services address in here somewhere. Yeah. You need to speak to these people. Yeah? They will help you.
Non capisco ciò che vuole dire. Penso che siate pazzi.
Will's the last person I thought would end up on drugs.
Well, is that what Dr. Woodson said?
Well, she said it's one explanation.
Well, there you go then. It might be something else.
That's hardly likely, is it? He's always been a bit hyper, but this...
You met at university?
Yeah. A few weeks later, I heard he were looking for somewhere to live. We had a spare room, so he moved in. If anything, he seemed dead quiet back then, not really sure of himself. Once we started to go out, he got more manic, like he never had an off switch. But I like people who are sensitive too. Will seemed to tick both boxes, but gets a bit wearing after a while.
Where are you going?
Back to the house.
Why aren't you staying?
I came back to see if Will and me had a future. If he's an addict, if he's been hiding it from me all this time, then...
All right, Joe. So I'll pop back, check you're okay.
Yeah, I was hungry. Just fancied a bit of toast.
Your appetite's back. That's great.
Thank you for your diagnosis, Dr. Granger. Where's the vials?
It's gone.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah, my friend, he came back from holiday. Wanted it back, so...
It's a short break.
Yeah, I envy him having a break at all.
Whoa. Easy, mate. Where do you think you're going?
Where's Raquel?
You're in no state to go anywhere.
She's gone back to the house, hasn't she? She thinks I'm on drugs.
What, and you are?
No, well, I can't stand the things.
Well, there you go, then. You've nothing to worry about, have you? Now, come on. You need some rest, OK?
Yeah, OK.
I'll just go and get Dr. Woodson.
Sorry, I couldn't find him anyway.
Right, so you've let a seriously ill patient wander off. What if he has another episode? There's no one there to help him.
He looked so ill, I didn't think he had the energy to go anywhere.
To be fair, we can hardly force a patient to stay.
Will needs medical observation till we know what's going on.
Well, have we got an address? I could go over and see if he's OK. That's if you can cover for me this afternoon.
Sounds like a plan.
How's Dr. Fenton?
No, OK, you know, well, feeling a little better.
Oh, he's such a good doctor and so committed to the practice.
He is. Tricky bit's getting him to rest.
I didn't say anything earlier, not in front of the others, but I do feel rather guilty.
You and me both.
I knew something was amiss. I pride myself on being able to pick up these little signals, you see. But I did nothing about it.
It's the beauty of hindsight. We'd all like to wind the clock back sometimes.
You've got a drink problem, haven't you?
What are you on about?
Stop playing games. I've seen the vodka bottles in your room.
But most of them go back to last term.
Don't talk rubbish. The landlord cleaned the house out over the summer. I want to help you, but you've got to tell me the truth.
I do not have a problem.
This is pathetic. You know, if you can't even be honest with me, then what's the point?
Whoa, what's the matter? Listen, where's Will?
Inside. I found a load of empty vodka bottles hidden under his bed. He's not on drugs. He's an alcoholic.
Alcohol is a drug.
You know what I mean?
Did you know that Will had an alcohol problem?
Well, of course I didn't. He's not one for binge drinking. I mean, he likes the odd pint with his mates, but I thought that was about it.
It would make sense of his symptoms, though. I mean, I've heard about people hallucinating when they withdraw from alcohol. Could be suffering DTs. You tried talking to him?
What's there to talk about? He keeps denying anything's wrong.
Well, you've got to give him a chance to be straight with you. I mean, you've been going out for months, right? And you've come all this way just to talk to him. I'm sure you don't want it to end like this.
All right.
Hey. Raquel's told me about the bottles in your room.
Oh, is that right?
Withdrawing from alcohol, it needs to be properly handled. It's worse than many drugs and probably as bad as trying to come off heroin. Now, I can understand why you're trying to wean yourself off alcohol before the start of term, but it's not something you can do on your own.
But I'm not trying to wean myself off anything.
You see? I told you it'd be a waste of time.
Don't go, please. Raquel, I can change. I can do anything you want.
I just want you to be honest with me. Will?
Wait, call an ambulance. It's all right, mate. Come on, hang in there. Come on.
Ambulance.
Come on.
My boyfriend's having some sort of fit. At 16 Oakwood Gardens. Raquel Chapel. Please, just hurry up. They said there'll be 5 minutes.
Okay. See, I don't understand why this is happening. He said he's not stopped drinking.
Well, then he must be lying.
I don't think so.
He said he's had that tummy bug that's been going round.
Really?
Well, yeah. He's had diarrhoea and vomiting, but he thought it was over at worst.
Explains a lot. See, gastroenteritis has made him extremely dehydrated. He's dependent on alcohol, but his body thinks he's suddenly stopped drinking. His body can't cope. At least he wasn't lying about that. He wasn't trying to withdraw from alcohol. It's the side effects of him being ill.
Is he going to be okay?
I don't know. We've got to get him to St. Phil's as soon as possible.
I hope you don't mind. I thought these might be experiments into growing new forms of life.
Can get a bit out of hand in here.
You know, I seem to have spent half my life washing up in Spain. But I suppose it wasn't so bad. Give me time to think.
How was Bath?
It was so lovely to spend so much time with Julia. And in such beautiful surroundings. But when she heard about Joe, you know, things slightly changed a bit.
Well, it was a shock for all of us, I think.
Yeah, Julia's a very compassionate person. It's what first attracted me to her.
The pair of you do seem to be getting on very well.
Ah, yeah. Like two pieces of a jigsaw. The same as you and Ronnie.
Well, you know, we've had our ups and downs.
Yeah, but I can see you've worked things through. Because you're both convinced the other person is worth it. That's what I would like with Julia. Yeah, we're at different ages and from different backgrounds, but I would love to make it work, George.
I thought you were leaving.
I just couldn't go without knowing you'd be all right.
You've been thinking about dumping me, haven't you?
I just couldn't do it over the phone. And now seeing you like this, my head's all over the place. I need to know when you started drinking.
Pretty much when we started going out. You seemed to like me drunk.
What do you mean?
You made some comment about my sense of humour. Wacky, you called it. Like Russell Brand on Overdrive.
So?
That bit of my personality only comes out when I've had a few. The rest of the time, I'm really boring.
Do you really think I'm that shallow? That I only like you when you're off your head?
I started drinking because I wanted to be more interesting. I've barely been sober since we met.
And you've hidden it from me all this time?
I'm a past master. Mints, chewing gum, mouthwash. Having a drink is the first thing I do when I wake up, and it's the last thing I do before I go to sleep.
You've been lying to me. It's like you've been performing the old time. I've been going out with you and I don't know who you are.
There.
You've done it?
Yep. One summary of patient ethnicity, including the comparisons to the university's own admission figures.
Brilliant.
And if it weren't for lost Italians, I might have finished it much quicker.
I think if it hadn't been for you, it'd still be waiting. It's been good having you here today, Mark.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Hello. How's Will?
I just can't get my head round it. He's been hiding it from me for 6 months.
Try not to be too hard on him. Reckon he's only scared of losing you.
There's no excuse.
Alcohol exaggerates our moods, but it can't change who we are.
Oh, very profound. You think I should give him a second chance?
You've got plenty of opportunities today to just walk out, but you're still here. And you did say the manic version of him was getting on your nerves and you preferred him when he was quiet. The bloke in there right now, that's the real Will.
Hey, here, let me do that.
Stop fussing, I'm quite capable. Busy day?
Oh, you know, it was Yeah, it was busy. Nothing major. Julia was handling the Race for Health stuff, so I could do the drink.
You know, I could have done without it on the day, but I think the Race for Health is going to be a really important initiative. Red or white?
White.
Is everything okay, Daniel?
Yeah, fine.
You sure?
Yeah, absolutely. Never better.
Who are the criminal gangs supplying the heroin and making the money?
What the team really needs now is access to the mother. Tell me she's got bad teeth and greasy hair.
What time is Dr. Granger likely to be home?
Pardon?
I'd like to know what time Dr. Granger will be home.
Happy birthday.
Tell me there are secrets I'm plotting.
There might be cake.
Obsessed with her weight, a TV actress dies, but was it really the diet or diagnosis murder? Here next year on BBC1 Scotland. And then another 9 Brave the Insults. The Weakest Link will be dispatched at 5:15.